at 11 under par.
With such heady goings on at the top on this hazardous homeward 9, it's easy to overlook the efforts of the near-missers and the also-rans.
The Trevino at the final hole. And one last brilliant iron shot from Trevino, who's been on the fringe of contention almost throughout this championship, but never quite made it. 3 under par.
The veterans and the youngsters.
Ronan Rafferty, 20 years old, from Ulster. Putting for a final birdie. Oh, not quite. A 71, and what a fine championship he's had. 284 total, that's 4 under par, and assuredly a place in the top 10.
And behind, inevitably, the tension mounts. Ballesteros at the 16th. With a putt that, if holed, would have regained him the outright lead. Lanny Watkins, the 14th and 17th undid him, but he has a 69 for 7 under and a share of 4th place. And now, possibly, the crunch, because the 17th confronts Ballesteros.
Well, he's been over par at this hole every day so far. 461 yards, a par 4. And what a daunting drive over the outline of the old black railway sheds. You can go as far right as you dare towards the new Golf and Country Club. That's a safe line, way to the left. He's been over there the 3 previous rounds. Probably okay. But in the rough, I think. Now Langer. Much more to the right, but safe and true. So they're now approaching one of the most formidable second shots in golf, in the very shadow of the Old Course Golf and Country Club. To this green, with the bunker in the front and the road behind. All right for some up there on the Country Club balcony, but down here, well, Langer's second. Down the right side, as he hit it too hard, it could go on the road. No, stopped very quickly on the top of the bank, and that'll leave him a long putt. Now Seve ponders. Lying all right, but not a very good line in over the bunker if he's going to go right at the pin, and of course the road and the stone wall waiting for him behind. Back on the tee, Tom Watson arrives and waits to drive. Seve's shot, about 200 yards. And believe it or not, that was a 6-iron, smashed with every sinew in his body. It digs in, it runs forward. It stops, and that's a bit of magic. A 6-iron from there is quite incredible. But first it's Langer to putt. Oh, a lovely pace, beautifully judged. And virtually certain of getting his par 4. Meanwhile, back on the tee, 461 yards behind, Tom Watson prepares to drive. And that's a brave or foolish line indeed. Could be out of bounds. Oh dear, oh dear. Is it in or is it out? Am I going to play 3 off the tee? No. He's all right. And up at the green, Seve prepares to putt. He mustn't take more than 2. A smooth stroke indeed. Right to the hole side. A little tap in, a casual tap in. A par 4, and Ballesteros stays 11 under. And as Langer prepares for his par 4, Seve looks back up the fairway and sees that Watson, having thought he might be out of bounds, is in fact in the perfect spot down the right-hand side of the fairway. He's got a 2-iron in his hand, still tying for the lead. But Watson seems uncharacteristically indecisive, and I fancy if he's going to take a 2, he needs to play this very flat, pitching 60, 70 yards short of the green, using the ground and letting the front of this 17th green swing the ball up towards the hole. And that's a full-blooded hit from Watson, and he looks slightly agitated. Oh, disaster for Watson. That's over the road, up against the wall. Both features are integral parts of the old course, and there's no free relief from there. He'll have to play it as it lies, and that could be the end of Watson. But Ballesteros, oblivious of Watson's plight, as he walks up the final hole to survey and play his second shot. Just a pitch over the Valley of Sin. The fairways are very dry, bone hard. Seve nips it up beautifully. Oh, a gem of a shot. A chance for a 3. Seve's been having a bit of a lean time of late for him, but surely now he must have a slight scent of victory in his young nostrils. As back at the 17th, Watson has this desperately difficult third shot to play. Just a jab and a punch and across the road and skips up the bank, and it could come back off that slope. But not really, and he'll have to hold that putt if he's to stay tied for the lead with Ballesteros. Seve at the 18th for a birdie 3. A putt that will swing from right to left. Oh, what ecstasy. A birdie 3, a 69, 12 under par, a total of 276. A new record aggregate for an Open Championship on the old course at St Andrews. And it's surely going to make Seve the champion. But we'll have to wait a moment and see. Langer, also for a birdie. This for a 71. A fine birdie 3, a total of 278. Well, Langer's never won a major championship, and he won't win this one. He finishes 2 strokes behind Ballesteros, but what a great effort. So he'll go from 9 to 10 under. And now, Watson. He must hold this long putt to have a chance of forcing a playoff with Seve. This for a 4. No, it's still in view, and so that's a 5. Well, what a dramatic swing. A few minutes ago, he was tied with Ballesteros. Now, all of a sudden, he's 2 behind.
You could, I suppose, say it's the end of this entire gripping 113th Open. Watson's lone hope is for a miracle, or to be more specific, an eagle 2 at the 354-yard final hole. In today's conditions, he can't drive the green, though, knowing the man, one senses it entered his mind. The rest will be formality and informality.
Well, amazing crowds this week, more than 193,000. That's 50,000 more